But interestingly enough, today's topic is focus. And so wherever you are, just pause. Either have a seat and be still, or just stand where you can just really ground through your feet. And let's just settle in with a couple breaths together. So just take a slow breath in. And a big sigh out. And a slow breath in. And a big sigh out. And just settle into a rhythm of breath that works for you. And I haven't asked you to close your eyes. I haven't asked you to focus your gaze, because I really want us just to understand for just a couple minutes that we have together how busy our minds are. And I know that almost sounds rhetorical. We all understand that. But maybe just look around your space. If you're at the office already, if you're at home, in a classroom, wherever you are, just look around and think about the things in the environment that tend to catch your attention. You know, it could be a pile of dirty dishes. It could be a blinking light of an email notification. It could be so many things. Just what are the things that grab your attention and your focus? And they're not necessarily bad things. But the idea is we are surrounded by things that are constantly pulling at our attention and our focus. And so just take in your environment and just see. If I were to try to be still and quiet, what are the things around me that might get in the way of that? And then if I were to ask you to close your eyes and just bring your focus here, for some of us that comes very naturally. Closing the eyes is a beautiful way to let go of the distractions. For others, that's when the mind tends to get the busiest. And so wherever you are on this continuum of being able to focus, I first encourage you, just own it. This is who I am. This is the state of my level of attention and focus right now. And by showing up for meditation, I know that I want to do something different. And so don't be frustrated by it. Just embrace it. We're going to practice a really ancient technique this morning just to see if we can give us a tangible tool to help us focus. When you focus in meditation, your efficiency in your day begins to change. When you focus in meditation, your sleep at night becomes different. It's not an instant one-to-one thing, but over time, things begin to shift. And so we're going to practice an ancient technique this morning. And so I'm going to bring this candle right here in front of us. And what I would encourage you to do is, if you wear glasses, I'm actually going to take mine off as well. Maybe take your glasses off. It's not important that you can read words or see text or anything important like lines and images. It is only important that you can see the light. And so whatever is around you, see if you can let it just kind of blur and soften. And just focus your eyes here on this candle. Watch the flame. Notice when it becomes still. Notice how it moves. Just continue to breathe. And notice. And notice what the noticing feels like. Does it bring you to ease? Is the mind trying to tell you what you should be seeing? Just notice. What does it feel like to just witness this candle flame? Continue to breathe. Slow, deep, compassionate breaths. Just a few more breaths here. And then as you take in this last gaze of this candle flame, see it. And then close your eyes gently. And just pause. For some of us, we still see the light flickering and dancing and moving, and some, there's just gentle space. For others, the mind is trying to pull us away. Come right back here. Breathing in and breathing out. In the Yoga Sutras, there's this one line that tells us just the meaning of this whole practice. And then there are many, many lines to follow that tell us about the how. And what he says in Sanskrit is yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Yoga, not the stuff on the mat, but this way of being, this quiet, compassionate way of being, this harmonious way of just noticing the present moment. It calms all these agitations and movements in our mind. Focusing on a candle counts for that. That's yoga. It's bringing your attention to this moment, focused on one object of meditation. Sometimes it's the breath, sometimes it's the light, the flicker of a flame. But the idea is, can we bring our focus to one point? So that in just a moment, as we open our eyes, when all of those other points start to appear and grab at our attention, can we come right back here? Just take a couple more breaths on your own. See what you're seeing. And then very slowly and gently, open up your eyes. And as we prepare to either enter the day's activity, or as we prepare to just reset if the day has already been busy, keep the image of that candle flame just flickering, just right there in the back of your mind. And when the day feels like your focus is just going every way except the way that you want, close your eyes for just a few seconds. Picture that candle flame. Let it be your one point of focus and grounding. Let it tether you to the present moment today. And see how that shifts as the day goes. I wish you a day of peace, a day of compassion, and a day of focus.